Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in for another Wrath of Rakshasa construction update, coming to you from Six Flags Great America, just outside of Chicago in Gurnee, Illinois. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and make sure you get all my videos when they are released. It also helps me fight that YouTube algorithm every time you hit that like button and share the video. So jumping into things today, no more track has been added to the coaster. It looks like what they are working on is getting all of the supports installed before they go forward with any more track. So as the camera zooms in here, you're going to notice supports now are up for that turnaround that's going to fly you by the station. I can't make out if the supports are up for the next inversion, but as you can see, looking at the site, all the supports have now been installed for that final helix that's going to lead you back into the brake run. You can see the next support that's going to hold up track to attach to where they left off with the brake run is up. It looks like there's only a couple more. I see 1, 2, 3 supports that don't seem to be showing anything, and you can see there's one laying on the ground there as well that hasn't been lifted up and installed yet. So it looks like we're getting all of the supports put in first before they go ahead and install any more track. Now, for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you saw the picture already that I posted with a shot from the video I did here of the back of the lot and the remaining pieces of track, which we'll get into a little bit later on in this video. But there's not much left. So there is a construction tour tomorrow, as I said in my last video. Unfortunately, I will not be there, but I'm sure there will be lots of information that come out from that construction tour tomorrow on what exactly is going on the site, and it'll be really cool to see some ground level video and pictures to kind of give us a better idea on how massive this coaster really is. Still lots of work going on at the station and around the station, so that is exciting. As you can see, the 2 skeletons are still on top of Giant Drop. I did take a quick fly around of the park to see if they had started any prep for the new season, and I only spotted one thing, and that is Raging Bull has one of its trains back on the track. So that is the first sign of the park coming to life for the new 2025 season. But that was the only thing that stuck out to me on what exactly was going on. And someone had mentioned in my last video, if you notice over there in Hometown Park, it looks like one of the parade floats might be out, and they were wondering what the activity was going on down over there. My only guess could be is maybe they're just using Hometown Park to sprucing up some of the parade floats, because they did announce that there will be a nighttime parade coming back this year. So maybe they're just doing some work on the floats. As you know, the floats are stored back there behind the firehouse in the service road area. There is a shed a building of some sorts that they store all those floats that they used to use in the parade. And as we get back closer to the station here, you can see all of the supports that are now up for that turnaround by the station. And that tallest one there by the turnaround that you're going to make to come into the final brake run, it doesn't appear that there's any other ones past that point. So that will be as you're starting to lift back up before you go through the next inversion underneath the inversion that was just installed, and also underneath the lift hill as well as you come back over to this side. You can see there's some work going on right there by the old Demon Snacks building. It looks like there's a excavator digging or moving something there. My guess is that is going to be where the entrance is, somewhere in that area, either on that side of Demon Snacks or immediately on the other side of the building. But this side would make the most sense, as there's more space. It seems to be that track dips pretty low to the ground on the opposite side of Demon Snacks. So and then just another quick fly back to the left to get a better shot of the structure itself. This is just going to be a really quick update because there really wasn't much to talk about other than all the supports that have been installed. And you can see there's lots of work going on down there. There's people moving around on the site, as well as the station area. And that tarp is still up, so we cannot see underneath that platform that was built. Looks like they may be doing something underneath the initial brake run right now as well, but hard to say. And I just wanted to bring it down to the 180 feet that the height of this coaster is, and just kind of hover around that area for a second just to give you an idea of the skyline and the height on everything. And that is it right there. So now it does, from this shot, obviously it does appear that Max Force is taller, even though it's 5 feet shorter, but that's just because it's further back in the distance, so it makes it appear that way. And to be honest, 5 feet, it really is not that much. But let's jump to the back of the park real quick so you can see all of the remaining supports and track pieces that are left. And there are only 22 pieces of track and 11 pieces of support left back here remaining to be installed. So I would think by the end of next week that this coaster should be finished, and they can continue with the grouting and getting everything else then ready. Obviously the ground has to be leveled after they're done with this, and grass planted, and the pathways and stuff need to be redone. So the park opens in just about a month and a few days. So I'm hoping that that pathway and everything is open when the park resumes operation for the season, but I guess we will have to wait and see. How we may know if that's going to be the case is the trains being put on back on Demon. If that's something they put off, then we know that this area is not going to be open, and that'll be at a later date, maybe for the first couple weekends. But that's going to do it for today's quick update. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and I'll catch you in the next video. Later, guys.